cinema and TV fans, this is Jason Lockard, back with you once again, bringing you another Flashback Friday. Today we are talking about a quote-unquote classic. This is a newer classic, I guess, is what you would say, or a cult classic, if you will. And we're talking about the TV series Married with Children. Okay. Married with Children takes place with the Bundy family, Al and Peg and their kids, and they are the typical family. Well, maybe not so much typical. Well, I guess it depends on what you consider typical. Well, maybe they're typical when it comes to your family. I don't know. But anyway, that was kind of the thing with Married with Children. It was supposed to be sort of like what families were really like, you know. I can't actually say that because my family was not like this at all. We were sadly, maybe not sadly, I guess, but we were more like the Cleavers or the Nelsons at our house. That's kind of what we were. We were the clean cut, you know, type of family and all that type of stuff. We were not like the Connors or the Bundys. We were more the Cleavers or the Nelsons. So that was us. But anyway, I loved to watch the adventures, or if you will, the misadventures of the Bundys. It was so fun to watch these. As you can see here, this is just 5 seasons, but we are talking today about something very, very special. We recently picked up something that I was really excited about. So I have 5 seasons of Married with Children, right? This is 5 seasons of the show. And the show lasted for 11, and I've always wanted to get the full series. Okay, but the problem was that to get the rest of these was going to cost a pretty good chunk of money, and I was like, I don't want to pay that much money, and they're out of print and all that type of stuff. And so my mindset was, what do we do? Especially because Classic Cinema Plus, here at Classic Cinema Plus Studios, we have so many releases that we're running out of space over here, right? We really are. We're really running out of space. We've got like 2 or 3 rooms filled with movies and DVDs and Blu-rays and TV shows and all this type of stuff. And so it's becoming too much. So I was like, oh, well, if I get more, then it's going to be like this, you know, on the shelf instead. And I was like, what do I do? Well, I happened to run across this. Married with Children, the complete TV series. Look at that. Okay. Now, this is from the good folks at Mill Creek Entertainment. Now, I love Mill Creek Entertainment for the fact that they do a lot of the budget releases like this, and these are so much better. The packaging that they're doing now this way is so much better than what they used to do, because they were doing the flimsy, real flimsy cardboard. This is much more sturdy, and I like that. They've been doing these for a lot longer here recently, so that's why I love these. Now, a lot of people get real disgusted with the packaging that's inside, which is this. Okay, I don't really have a problem with this as much as some people do, for the simple reason that people say, oh, well, it's going to get scratched or something. But if you are very careful, you take your thumb, stick it right there in the middle and just pop it a little bit, and then take your index finger and get the other end of the disc, and then just kind of just pull up a little bit and slide it out. It's not going to scratch. Same way when you're putting it away, pick it up, slide it in, and it's not going to get scratched. It's going to be perfectly fine, right? I'll tell you another reason why I love this box set release here from Mill Creek Entertainment more than the ones here from Sony Pictures, okay? Sony went disgustingly cheap with these releases. And I'm not talking about the packaging, okay? The packaging is okay. The packaging is pretty good. See, you got these kind of packaging, which is fine. This is really great packaging as far as that goes, right? But what bothers me about these releases is you don't get the theme song on these. You get like this, you don't get Frank Sinatra's Love and Marriage, you know, theme song. You get this generic kind of yucky type of thing. And it just kills the introduction for me. It really does. It kills the introduction of the show for me. When I turn on Married with Children, I want to hear that Frank Sinatra song. I want to hear that. I don't want to hear this generic, stupid thing. Okay? So that was what killed this series for me with these releases, right? Mill Creek Entertainment gave us back the original song on these Blu-ray or these DVDs. Perfect. That's what I've wanted all along. That's half of enjoying the show for me is hearing Frank Sinatra start it off. And when I don't get to hear Frank Sinatra start it off, it kind of like kills it for me. It really does. And so I'm glad Mill Creek Entertainment brought that back and gave that to us. Now, the other thing that I love about this is that it is so much less space. I mean, just look at this in comparison. This is 5 seasons, okay? 5 seasons of Married with Children here on DVD, okay? Here's the whole series right there. Wow. That's a whole lot less space. And that's what I love about Mill Creek Entertainment. We get everything here for so much less space. For physical media fans like me, you know, those DVD and Blu-ray collectors, those ones that love to have every single solitary episode of a show, this is perfect. And it takes up so much less space. And I don't know how many of the Mill Creek releases that I have. I mean, I've got so many like this. I've got Good Times. We've got A Forever Night. We got, let's see, King of Queens. We've got Coach, Airwolf, Sliders, my favorite show of all time. Love Sliders. Quantum Leap. I could go on and on and on. Knight Rider, the complete series. We've got all these on from Mill Creek Entertainment, and they take up like this much space. Where if we had the whole series of all these, it would be like this, right? That's why I love Mill Creek Entertainment, giving us the complete series in this. The packaging maybe is not the greatest in the world for people that like it a little more sturdy. But for me, I want the movies, I want the TV series, I want the entire TV series. And when you are overrun by hundreds of thousands of movies and thousands upon thousands of TV series, you got to kind of watch how much space you're putting on because you want more. So you got to kind of pull back on the amount that you're, you know, putting on the shelf. And so to me, this is the perfect way to collect is with Mill Creek Entertainment. Now, I'm not getting paid to say this from Mill Creek Entertainment because I don't get paid to do this. I bought this series myself, okay? Now, yes, we do get some products from Mill Creek Entertainment to review, but as you can see, I bought this, okay? This is something that why I do this, because I enjoy Mill Creek releases. I have so many of them, and it's something I enjoy having because I think they do a good job. A lot of people say, well, the quality of this is not as good as this. Let me tell you something. I've checked out both. I have both. This is not that much better than this. It really is not. The quality, for me, the quality of this in comparison to this is not that much different for me to want to spend all kinds of space for something like this that's going to take up like this, where I could get this on the shelf and have the whole series. I will take this every single time. So that's just something I'm just saying. So to me, I love this. So if you're a physical media fan and you love it having all these releases on the shelf, I definitely suggest trying out Mill Creek Entertainment. You can get so many of these classic TV shows on a box set like that and have it, and it takes up hardly no space at all. It's perfect, in my opinion. It's the perfect way to collect multiple amounts of stuff for the less amount of space. So, yeah, and plus, they gave us back the theme song. How can you not want that? You gotta want Frank Sinatra, right? I mean, you gotta have Frank Sinatra at the beginning, and so Mill Creek gave us that, and I applaud them for that. So, yeah, if you love Married with Children, I definitely highly suggest this release from Mill Creek Entertainment. We want to remind you to go to Classic Cinema Plus. That is our official website where we review all kinds of releases from companies like Mill Creek Entertainment. We'll give you first looks at those releases and give you full written reviews as well as videos and podcasts and all kinds of stuff. And we're excited about the new releases coming up in October, of 2022. We'll be bringing you those very, very soon as well. So definitely go to Classic Cinema Plus. Get a link below. Also, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out so much, and we want to thank you for joining us today and checking this out. What are your thoughts on Married with Children? Is it one of your favorite shows, or are you more of a Ozzie and Harriet? I don't know. Let us know in the comments. Again, thanks to Mill Creek Entertainment for all they do, bringing us these amazing releases on such a smaller scale so that we can collect them like physical media fans like us do. Until we see you next time, this is Jason Lockard reminding you that if you want to see a great film, check out a classic, and we will see you next time. Have a blessed one. Bye.